so I'm just curious what it's like.
I've heard there's a lot of crossover culture with these conventions, or cons, as the cool people say. So it should be interesting. Like already people have some pretty cool, interesting costumes, outfits. I gotta learn the lingo.
Do you want to give her a hug test? So this is Tasty Peach Studios. We are the sweet, unique boutique. We're based out of South Bend, Indiana. We sell plush toys, we have t-shirts and accessories. Our big sellers, our main line is our Meowchi.
Oh wait, does that make a noise?
It does not.
Okay.
But what the heck is it?
They are mochi cats. So a mochi is a Japanese dessert made of ice cream shoved inside of like a little rice pastry. They are amazing.
Sounds fantastic.
So there are cat mochis, so they're Meowchis. What got me into it was back when I was in college, I really enjoyed cosplay, which is the art of making the costumes and then wearing them to the shows. And then through that, I met my husband, who already works for Tasty Peach Studios. So when I moved in with him before we got married, the owner was like, hey, I have a spot that needs filled. Do you want it? I was like, sure.
You ever been pulled over?
You know what? I luckily have not. Although going through Border Patrol has been interesting. Going into California, you've got the agricultural inspections. Actually, my husband just the other time, he went through this last time, they made him open up the back. And he's like, it's just stuffed animals. And they're like, okay, can you open it? He's like, okay. And he opens it, poof. You're going to have a lot of outgoing personalities, people that like to hang out with each other. You're also going to have those shy folks who find safety in their fursuits. They don't have to be shy. They can just tuck themselves away under a mask and all of a sudden they can be outgoing.
Standard tails most of the time start around $20 for a simplistic, one color, limited pattern, and go up to around $45.
Okay.
And anything in between.
All right. Does it cost? Does it come down to material, length, that kind of thing?
It's a mix of the amount of material and the amount of work needed. Okay. Some of our pieces, for instance, have individually stitched stripes or something like that, where a seamstress actually has to sit down and sew them for a longer period. So it depends on the work. We also do custom orders, so some of the pieces we have can go up from there if you want a spot in a certain specific location or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Do any of them make a noise?
None of mine, no. Upon request.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like you can ask for them to squeak or do whatever you want. Okay. We have people request hidden pockets. It's really whatever you want.
Nice.
Store your wallet. Who knows?
Right,
no one's going to search your frisker tail.
You know, there's some really incredible costumes. Like they're very elaborate, so that's very interesting.
I am ancient, so you have to explain to me what you're dressed up as.
It's an OC I made. She's called Hunter.
Is an OC, does that mean like original costume?
Original character.
Original character?
Yes.
Okay.
I have no backstory for her yet.
Okay.
I was originally wearing a black wig, but then I got hot.
Okay.
So I took it off.
Is that a staff or a stick or what do you call it?
Actually, this I'm trying to turn into so I have this wand that I got at a convention a few years ago.
Okay.
And it broke in half, so I want to recreate it into this so that I can at least remember it. Mm-hmm. So for now, it's just my stick. It's
Okay.
my walking stick.
Okay.
Everyone is just so creative, and it's just so nice to see what everyone's poured their hearts and souls into. I like this whole convention, really, because it's just everyone getting together and being themselves.
If I was a bad guy, what kind of bad guy would I be?
I have no clue.
All right.
I have no clue how to describe it.
All right.
I just imagine you with one eye missing.
So we're expecting quite a few. We are already up over 270 registrations that have. Those are just the pre-reg and all that we've done. So Our ruse estimate originally was pretty low. We're bumping that up, it seemed like every hour. So we're not sure what our upper limit's going to be. I know we have a lot of musical acts planned for this evening, but we also just have a couple of things, like there's one about how to build computers. And we just got done with one where people hung around in boxes. And there's quite a few. We've got one about how, to interact with the business world, put on by our CEO, Furry in the business world is this panel. So things like resumes and how to put this kind of thing on paper, make it look official. So a little bit of everything.
What does Vale Ada do?
Val Ada is a black fox. He loves to draw. He likes to basically go and hang around parties, have fun. But he especially loves coffee.
What kind of coffee?
Can have any kind of coffee as long as it's not too weak.
Do you go to a lot of them, travel around?
I've been to a total of 3 conventions. This is my 3rd one.
Are you a good black fox, or are you a dangerous black fox, like a mean one?
I am a good one.
You're a good one. Okay.
As long as somebody doesn't steal my coffee.
Okay. All right. We'll see you around Vale. All right. Thanks for the interview.
No problem.
Did you just scratch a furry?
I did. Just had my first furry scratch, and I felt like it scratched an itch in my soul. I just got back from AnthroExpo, or a furry fest, or a furry con, and had a good time. It was my first foray into furry, and lots of nice folks there. Mostly a younger demographic. I didn't see any octogenarian furries, but I don't know if there's like fur years, so I don't want to be an ageist when it comes to the furries. So AnthroExpo in Oklahoma City is at the Sheraton downtown. So go out there and have some a furalicious time.